Alright, hey everybody. I forgot to fucking retell this and oh shit. But, yeah, so, I think this is a week after the last patch. But, so the last patch, okay, so this was a month ago in March. Insomniac Games put out a patch that added New Game Plus as well as, what is it, 9 extra suit styles into the game for the game's original black suit and symbiote suit designs. So yeah, as well as added 4 new suits into the game with the Hellfire Gala suit for Peter, the Fly suit for Peter, and the Hellfire Gala 2023 suit for Miles, and the Fresh suit for Miles. So yeah, that patch, however, bugged up the eyes, or the lenses for some reason, on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, just for no reason. I don't understand why that happened. I don't even know if the people at Insomniac do. But they spent about another month just about fixing them, fixing whatever problems broke those. And on top of that, I did not... Well, actually, I think I saw this maybe, but, like, they fixed what were apparently, like, low-resolution textures on the classic suit. Oh yeah, the New Game Plus patch also fixed the colors on the web suit to make them more accurate to Spider-Man 2 and 3, and also fixed the web lines, and I think the colors a little bit as well on the upgraded classic suit, aka the Stark suit, so that the web lines showed up and the colors were more like they are in Homecoming and Far From Home, and more like they were in the first game as well. So, yeah. But, and this was something I didn't notice when I was looking at the suits in the last patch video I did. But when it came to the suit styles of the classic suit, these were accidentally replaced with the main variant. So yeah, what I'm assuming is that, at the very least on the main version of the suit, the textures were low. I don't know if the textures were low on any of these other ones. But, my assumption, and I said this on Twitter to Dorito God when I was responding to something that he said about he doesn't understand how that could have happened. Basically, my assumption is that when they were tidying up the textures to make them more high resolution, what they accidentally, or they made sure that the textures, I'm assuming, were high resolution, or as high resolution as they could get on the 3 suit styles. And what they accidentally did when they were loading that into the update is they, rather than having the files for these 3 suit styles, the updated files for them, whoever put that part of the patch together accidentally put all 4 of these as the normal variant. Now, this variant over here on the far right is basically the same as this. The blue is just a little lighter, and the spider emblems are white for some reason. That honestly just seems like a waste, but yeah. But we have the Webman-inspired design, and the Ditko era inspired coloration of this accidentally being patched out. Now, yeah, I did switch to the classic suit for a second, I believe, or went into this for a second, but I didn't notice because it was like I menued too quickly. I didn't notice that these were swapped out for the regular variant. But they released another patch today that fixed this problem. And now let's see. So this is the Ditko inspired design, Ditko colors, where the blue is now very, very dark, almost black, like navy blue. Very dark navy blue to almost black. But yeah, this seems decently high res, which is cool. Interesting. It just flashes between them. That feels like it could cause seizures. But anyways, yeah, so this one's fine. This one's fine. And this one's fine. Okay, so we got that. So that's really good. That's really good that we got that. So now we have the Amazing Suit 2 fixed, and I wanted to take a look at this for a second because of the texturing. People are having problems with this version, this game's version of this suit. 1 second. Alright. So, in terms of this game's version of the suit, rather than the webs being raised webbing, they're instead just painted on to the red of the suit. I personally don't really have that much of a problem with it, though I do agree these should be raised webbing, because that's what it was on the actual suit. Yeah, this just looks like painted on. Then, we have the bottoms of his shoes, or his boots, where they are like a bit of a dark red. Don't know if you guys can really see it that well in this lighting, but these are very dark red. These are supposed to be black. They are in the movies. I think they are in the TASM 2 game. Those should be black. I feel like the webbing and the bottoms of the shoes are a... Well, the bottoms of the shoes would definitely be a quick fix because you just need to recolor those black. The raised webbing, I think, would take some doing, but they could easily get it done, I feel. And then there's the lenses. Some people complain that they are not the same shape as they are in the movie, exactly, or the movies, because, you know, TASM 2 and then No Way Home. And personally, I don't really have a problem with these. I'm trying to think of how I can show these. Some people think that they should be wider like this. But yeah, some people think... I've seen like actual, like, an actual picture that someone responded to me with of the suit from the movies, and it seems like the top of the lenses should be like just straight, like, down to where the inside of the lens meets the nose. And then I think the lens on the bottom needs to be more circular. But I personally think that this is fine. I don't have a problem with this, really. But yeah. Now, those are things that they could fix if they wanted to. Personally, I think that the suit is fine as is. People just, I think, are nitpicking at that point. Because otherwise, the suit is damn near perfect. So yeah. However, there is one... Well, actually, there's two suits, actually, that I think should be fixed. Although, this looks okay in this lighting. Hold on. Need to get to better lighting. The Advanced Suit 1.0. I feel like the colors are mostly fine. The problem, however, I feel is that they're a bit dull. I don't quite understand what happened when bringing it from the first game to this one. Maybe it's the game's lighting engine being different or more advanced than the original game, because they even altered the lighting in the remaster of the first game too, because the problems people were having mainly with the advanced suit being orange and some of the other suits like the classic suit being more orangey red rather than just a straight up red like it should be. But yeah, the blue on this looks very washed out. I don't quite understand what happened here in terms of that. I think the red should either be made more vibrant, this is just more of an orangey red or a reddish orange, than a straight up red. I think that this should be changed to be a straight up red and be made more vibrant. Oh, maybe this is good. God damn it. Can't really zoom in. But I think you can see right there. Let me... Okay. But if you look there as web shooters... I believe the web shooter is supposed to be the same, like, shade of red as the rest of the suit, because this is the same web shooter that he has on the classic suit. I think it's on the advanced suit 2.0. Yeah. So yeah, it's the same web shooter, and it really should be this. The suit should be the same shade of red as what's on the web shooter right there. I really don't understand why the colors look just so washed out. This is a thing that they really should fix. They fixed the colors on the Raimi suit. They fixed the colors a bit on the Stark suit and everything. I personally think that they should really fix that. And then there's one other suit that they really should fix, and that is the Iron Spider suit. What the fuck? I keep accidentally pressing the wrong button. Anyways, so I talked about this in the last patch, I think the last few patches. The eyes on this are not good. They're not as they should be. These look like the kind of eyes that you would put on a suit modeled after the 90s game. Or not the 90s game, the 90s animated series. And I really don't know how they screwed this up when doing this. But yeah, this is just something that they really should fix. Yeah, like the suit still has the shutter lenses that it should, but they're really screwed up. Yeah, the lenses... Okay, for some reason, there's a ridge on these lenses. Let me show you what I mean. So we got the new red and blue suit, which has the same kinds of... It has the same lenses. And you see how they look. Okay, so these kind of do have a ridge but in comparison with that, it's just better looking. Let me just, yeah, so the Iron Spider suit from the MCU is supposed to have the same lenses as the Stark suit, and the upgraded suit. Supposed to have the same lenses, and these look different, as well as the new red and blue suit. These look just different, and I don't know what happened here. These need to be fixed. Sorry about that. But yeah, these need to be fixed. I don't know what happened, but these definitely need to be fixed. I really would love if they could fix them. Not only that, but the colors for these little things on the shoulders. These need to be the same shade of, like, navy blue as what's on the regular part of the suit. I don't know what happened here. This was pointed out by Dorito Gods, who someone pointed it out to him in the comment section of one of his videos, I believe. And yeah, I don't know what happened here. On top of that, I think the colors need to be adjusted as well. This was a problem in the first game. It's a bit of a problem here. The colors are not entirely accurate to the movies, and I really just don't understand, like, why they haven't really fixed them. But I think the colors need to be fixed. But I could take the colors being a little bit off if the eyes were fixed. I don't know why the eyes are like how they are on this suit in this game. It's not even like that in the first game, and these need to be fixed. I don't understand what's going on here, how this happened, but these need to be fixed. But yeah, so it's really good that Insomniac's crew are listening to criticism and feedback and constructive stuff and everything, and I am very thankful that they are, because, well, we got fixes to 3 suits. Granted, fixes to 2 suits initially that were not intended. But yeah, we got fixes to the Stark suit and the Raimi suit. And after those broke something with the lenses of the Amazing 2 suit, we got a fix to this. They also initially fixed the colors on this suit as well. In the initial, like, first few days of patching, they fixed the colors on this, and then somehow the eyes broke in the New Game Plus patch. They fixed that a month after it happened. And then they fixed the screw-up with this, which was good. And yeah, so only like 2 suits, I think, need fixes. The colors on this suit need to be more vibrant. The main variant of it, at the very least, need to be more vibrant. And then, the MCU Iron Spider suit, the lenses need to be fixed. And I think a lot of people have pointed that out to them. And I'm assuming that they're trying to find a way to fix them. And I hope that they do soon. Because I would actually like to do, like, a playthrough where, you know, you wear, like, the Iron Spider or something. That would be really cool. But yeah, the only thing I wish for this was that, like, instead of, like, in the cutscenes where Peter, like, peels off the mask, like, he instead, if they add, like, an alternate animation to take the helmet off, and then the same thing for the Anti-Ox suit. This is supposed to be made out of metal, and that's supposed to be a helmet rather than a mask. Trying to think of what else is the same. I don't really know. Maybe this. Maybe this. Maybe this. I don't know. Just the suits that have helmets instead of masks, I honestly think really should have fixes applied to them. But yeah, otherwise, I think that that's good. And also, 2 suits that I really think should be added to this game, whether it's through an update or DLC or whatever, if they could figure out a way to properly, like, transition them from the first game to this one, would be Peter's Into the Spider-Verse suit. Because for some reason we have the Into the Spider-Verse Noir suit, but we don't have Peter B. Parker's suit from the first game. I really don't understand why you put this in the game, but you don't put the other Into the Spider-Verse suit into this game. Because Miles has 3 different Into the Spider-Verse suits. or just Spider-Verse suits. He has his main suit from Into the Spider-Verse. He has this one from Into the Spider-Verse. And he has his Across the Spider-Verse suit. I really, genuinely don't understand how you can have 3 different variants of that suit for Miles. And on top of that, you have a variant of his sportswear suit from his game that is the color scheme of his stuff, or of what he wears for part of Spider-Verse, or the Into the Spider-Verse movie. I really don't understand how you have, like, representation for Miles. Really good representation as well. Really good representation for Miles from the Spider-Verse films. But the only thing you have for Peter is the Into the Spider-Verse Noir suit. Like, I know Spider-Man Noir is Peter Parker if he were raised in the 30s, but, like, or if he were an adult in the 30s or something like that. But, like, come on. Like, yeah. Then a suit that should be patched in is the Last Stand suit from the first game. And I do not understand whatsoever how, like, the Last Stand suit didn't make it in, but you have all these really meh to bad, like, original designs that made it into this game. I really don't understand that. Miles has almost all of his suits from his game. Granted, there was like 20. He had like 20 suits altogether in that game. But he has almost all of his suits returning from that game, including the end suit. But, like, you really don't give him the or you really don't give Peter the Last Stand suit. Really? That's a suit I would love to return, is Peter's Last Stand suit. I would love to get that patched into this game. Because here's the thing, when it comes to New Game Plus playthroughs, you can easily do a playthrough for Spider-Man 2099. My personal thing is this. Spider-Man 2099 and Miles Morales 2099. You can do, so if you just want to do the advanced suit and Miles' upgraded suit, you can do that. I'm trying to think of what else. If you want to do, like, suits that are basically just the Iron Spider suit, I'm trying to think. You can just do that. Or, you know, if you want to wear the classic Iron Spider armor, you can just easily do that. You know, if you wanted to do homemade suits, where is the one for Miles? If you just want to do homemade suits, you can easily do that. You know, one playthrough I'm thinking of doing is either the Stark suit or the new red and blue suit, and Miles is like maybe his classic look. Because here's the thing about Miles' classic suit from his game, which returns in this one. It straight up looks like how I imagine the MCU would adapt Miles' suit into a movie. You know? Especially with the Stark suit. Especially with the Stark suit. It literally just looks like a red and black version of this with some different changes to the design. It definitely really looks like Insomniac's crew took a lot of inspiration from the Stark suit, or even the upgraded suit for this. I think they just look very similar, you know? Considering MCU Peter is a lot more like Miles than he should be, you know, that's also a thing. But yeah. Thinking of doing my next playthrough, of this game with the end suit and the Amazing 2 suit. But yeah, that's just kind of a thing that, like, I think should be done for this game is, you know, you just have some more suits for Peter and Miles, because, like, yeah, it doesn't... And then the Scarlet Spider 2 suit, I don't understand why it wasn't brought back into this, because you have the Scarlet Spider 1 suit, which is Ben Reilly, then you have the other Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider suit, then you should have the Kane suit, or the Scarlet... or, yeah, I think it's the Scarlet Spider 2, right? The Kane suit. Really should have that in this game. I really don't understand why that wasn't brought back. Also, I think what would be cool is if he did, like, Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Punk, or Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Punk. That would be cool to have in the game. But yeah, so that's just something I think that they should address. And yeah. So, yeah, so I think that's just kind of the thing. So, yeah, so yeah, I don't really have much else to say, I guess, in this. So, yeah, hopefully Insomniac is listening more to feedback and things people would want in the game. I hope we're also still going to get DLC for this game, because it would be great if they did. But we'll see what they do with this game in the future. But, yeah. So, yeah, I don't really foresee a lot of patches coming. I hope that the next thing that they at least take care of is the Iron Spider suit's lenses being fucked up. But, yeah. Other than that, not really sure. So, yeah, whatever they do after that, or in addition to that, I'm all game. So, yeah. So, yeah, there's really not much else to say. So, yeah, so links, description, all my shit. Subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.